Cabinet split on Brexit betrayal as Boris Johnson and Liam Fox demand shorter transition. Boris Johnson and Liam Fox are showing opposition to the Chancellor's plan for a Brexit transition which will see Britain beholden to the EU for 2 years, insiders have claimed. The transition deal, which has backing from David Davis, would see the nation remain in the customs union and unable to strike new deals with other nations. Now insiders have claimed the two Brexiteers who helped lead the charge in the referendum want the time period brought down to just 12 months. A source close to Liam Fox and Boris Johnson told The Sun, no length of time had been signed off by the cabinet for the transition period yet, so it's utterly wrong of Hammond and Davis to be waving around 2 or 3 years. There will be very big trouble ahead if they carry on like this. Liam and Boris see 1 year as the maximum period we would ever need. There is a world out there waiting for us, and we need to get on with embracing it. The customs union agreement was announced in a joint statement from Philip Hammond and Liam Fox in what was seen as a sign of growing unity between soft and hard Brexiters, but cracks within Theresa May's top team are once again beginning to emerge as the Prime Minister struggles to hold her cabinet together on one of the biggest political acts of the last century. Meanwhile, former UKIP heavyweight Nigel Farage blasted the deal as the start of the Great Brexit betrayal, accusing the government of surrendering to the Brussels bloc. He said, "Today is a big victory for the European Commission. The government has shown great weakness on the current timetabling. President Trump will be near end of his second term before we could enact a US trade deal." It comes after a leading economist and staunch Brexiteer welcomed David Davis' move to try and strike a temporary customs union deal with the EU after the UK leaves the bloc. Gerard Lyas, a co-founder of Economists for Brexit, called the Brexit Secretary's trade plan sensible and described it as a bridge to leaving the EU as opposed to a cliff edge. The expert on global financial markets insisted any deal would have to be temporary, with the UK having already committed to eventually leaving the customs union. He told CNBC, "I think this is a very sensible suggestion from the Brexit Secretary. Let's be quite clear. The UK wants to leave the customs union and wants to leave the single market. That makes complete economic sense. The issue then is, do you leave immediately? Or do you propose what I would call a temporary transition agreement for Britain? Temporary in the sense of, in the case this morning, a 3-year proposal. It really doesn't need to be that long, but it's a temporary arrangement, it's a bridge." Mr. Lyas, who worked as Boris Johnson's chief economic advisor while he was the Mayor of London, said it was about seeing where Brexit was taking the UK. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.